facility filled with technicians in coveralls, and it's all color coded depending on what they did.
John saw the WIP site in person when he accepted the invitation from Sandia Labs to go be a part of their big group think on designing a 10,000-year warning for the place.
How could you turn it down?
This was in 1991.
So the workers took John into an elevator shaft, and they go down about a half a mile beneath the surface, and that's where John saw these enormous caverns.
They've carved out this repository in basically a salt deposit 200 million years old. And we think of salt as white, but this salt, for reasons I don't understand, was kind of a salmony pink color. So the walls of this place were all crystalline with this sort of shot through with these hues of salmon and pink and orange. So it was actually quite beautiful.
All this radioactive stuff will all be loaded into thousands of oil drums, packed into these caverns. And then this underground chamber will be sealed up and left alone. Years will pass, and those years will become decades, and those decades will become centuries. Centuries will roll into millennia. And people above ground will come and go, cultures will rise and fall. And all the while, below the surface, the salt will do what salt does with the right temperature and pressure. It'll slowly creep, making that cave full of waste smaller and smaller and smaller, until the salt swallows up all those oil drums, crushing them, entombing them. And so there, solidified in the Earth's crust, will be these gloves and these tools and these little bits from bombs that we made, all still radioactive, poisonous, for more than 200,000 years. Basically, forever.
Storing something dangerous safely forever is a huge design problem. In fact, the jury's still out on whether they solved the basics of the storage problem at all. In February of 2014, a leak was detected that exposed several workers to low levels of radiation, and WIP has been closed since. The Department of Energy now predicts that it could be up to 3 years before WIP is fully operational again. We know these facts because we can look it up and read the news in a shared language. But the problem that John Lomberg was brought out to New Mexico to solve was not about communicating the danger of WIP to people today. He wanted to figure out how to tell people millennia from now that this place is dangerous. When John
You should have driven with them.